What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Aldious. Yes, indeed. Aldious fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Greg Garvin, and Greg wanted to see me react to this song by Aldious with Maki Oyama, not sure who that is, with a tune called In This World. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Aldious Official, okay? And the video has 57,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Aldious with Maki Oyama, In This World, live 2021. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this. In this world. させない負けていられない気づけばこんな世界に操られていた未来の曇る世界で打ちのめされてく立ち上がる気力さえも意識は遠のく立ち上がれ目を覚ませ届け未来へは自分に叫べ燃えよ Come on!
I like those stops. I like that. I hope they do that again. Good interaction. Good harmonies. Nice. Right interaction. Good. Glad they did that again. I like that. And the reason it works so well is because of the speed that we're going at, the tempo that we're going at, the feel that we're going at. Having that double time feel through pretty much the whole song. Just driving and pushing and driving and pushing. And then we get to that section. And it's like a quarter of what we were doing before. It gives everybody a chance to come in with those accented hits, those syncopated accented hits. Pa, pa, pa. And I'm glad that the drummer's not choking the cymbals. She's letting them ring. Ring, ring, ring. Fill, ring, 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 and fill. You know, that's great on her part. Everything else is hitting for par compared to what I've heard from them in the past. I mean, they're fast playing, clean playing, accurate playing. The harmonies are nice from the guitarist over on stage right. I like that. Seeing the interaction between the guitar player on stage left and the lead vocalist, it's nice to see. Bass player's doing a good job of utilizing the ego blocks, going up and down on them. That's good. The crowd interaction on those hits, good opportunity for them. When they did it the first time, I was kind of hoping they were going to do what she did the second time in crowd interaction, but maybe they need the first time through to kind of show the crowd, this is what we want you to do. And then when they get the second time, like they did, she called for it. Smart move. So far, so good. Let's keep going here. Let's see how this goes.
So good.
Hey there. With the high five at the end. That was a nice touch. I like that. It's different than what I was expecting from them. Usually I expect the dual, guitar soloist, from the guitar solo, either right or left, and then the other guitar player comes in and then they come together and harmonize afterwards. Or, no, actually for them, it's usually one guitar soloist starts the solo, they come together and harmonize, and then the other one finishes it out. That's how they normally do it. It was nice seeing the bass player get up there, get a little solo, which was nice. And then the guitar player on the stage right jumps up on the eagle block with her, and they duet together. That I was not expecting. That was a very pleasant surprise, especially considering the fact that they were both tapping, and it sounded really nice, very clean. Very complimentary to each other. So yeah, I like it. Let's keep going here. had to get the last word in, didn't you, guitar player? I don't even know which guitar player that was. Just had to get the last word. Couldn't all just end clean. I get it. Been there and done that. It was fun. I need to think about it before I say anything else. I need to think about this and kind of put everything into perspective. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Aldious with Maki Oyama performing a tune called In This World. This was a request from Greg Garvin. Okay, let's just get to it. Let's not delay here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 8.3. What does that mean? Well, an 8.3 would translate out to a great scale rating. It would translate to 4 out of 5 stars, and it would also translate out to an A- letter grade. So 8.3, which equals a great scale rating, which equals 4 to 5 stars, which equals an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come to that score? Haha, so glad you asked. Okay, as Aldious songs go that I've heard on the channel, this was midline. It was about what I was expecting from them. There weren't really a whole lot of surprises. Okay, I was expecting an upbeat, faster tempo song. We got it. I was expecting guitar shredding. We got it. I was expecting some great vocals. We got it. I was expecting a song that had good chordal patterns, good chordal structure, good chordal progression, and good melodic lines. We got it. We were hitting for par across the board. We really were, and I got absolutely no issue with that. Now, what I was not expecting was that chorus. A very interesting chorus, considering the fact that where we were going through the rest of the song with this double time feel, this fast pace, high energy, driving song, and we get to the chorus and we literally go from like a double time feel to a halftime feel. Didn't see that coming, not for the chorus. That was interesting. Didn't see it coming, and it really kind of threw me for a loop because we skipped straight time. And we went from double time feel to halftime feel. And I was like, okay, why? What? The first time going through, I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little weird, it felt a little awkward, but I kind of saw what they were gonna do. And that's why I made the comment of I hope they do that again, because I have a feeling I know what they're gonna do. And sure enough, the next time they got to the chorus and they did the same thing, she utilized the chorus for the purpose of getting some crowd interaction. Loved it. Loved everything about it. I was really hoping that that's the direction they were gonna go. Because honestly, having that big of a switch between the double time feel to the halftime feel for the specific purpose of the chorus, if I'm being honest, it was a little awkward, it was a little weird. It sounded good, but and it definitely threw me for a loop. But I was sitting there going, there's gotta be a reason for this. There has to be. It can't just be for the sake of the songwriting and them doing it. No, there has to be a specific reason why. And we got it in the second chorus. We saw why. Crowd interaction.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.
Smart. Very, very smart. Especially considering the fact that I have a feeling this was the last song of the set. Now, maybe they came out and did some encores. I don't know. But it looked to me like the show's over because they took out the instruments and they walked off the stage. Now, like I said, maybe that was the last song and then they, wait 30 seconds, come back out and play one or two more songs. Or maybe that really was the end of the show. In either case, there was that feeling of finality with the song. And having that, number one, fast-paced song to end the show, smart move. Having those opportunities for crowd interaction to leave the crowd going home happy because they felt like they were part of the show. Again, smart move. Was this a very recognizable song for them? I don't know. I don't know if this was a big hit for them, or maybe not a big hit, but what is it? One of their popular songs? Is it a recognizable song? Is it a song that everybody knows that's a fan of Aldious? I don't know. Something tells me it is, just because of the way I can hear the crowd interacting, and it's almost as if they knew what was coming. So, yeah, I'm inclined to believe that it may not be the biggest that they've ever had, but it's probably a song that is recognizable by their fan base. So, smart move, way to end the show, and not a bad way to do it. The instrumentation, it was exactly what I was expecting. Exactly what I was expecting. Great instrumentation, great talent, great ability, all being demonstrated by everybody. Drums, bass, guitars, both guitars, vocals, all hitting for par. No problem with that at all. Great job across the board. There was one more pleasant surprise. Bass solo, followed by a bass and guitar tapping duet. You don't see those very often. You just don't. I think maybe I've seen a grand total of 5 or 6 over the course of my lifespan. So seeing that being done, that was nice. It was a nice surprise. I was expecting the guitar players to do that kind of stuff, but instead we got guitar player on stage right with the bass player, both up on the ego block, tapping together, smiling together, and then the high five at the end. That was just the icing on the cake. So yeah, that was really nice. It was a nice surprise. So yeah, that's how I'm coming up with the 8.3. On top of that, we had a nice live show to boot. Checked off all the boxes. Stage presence, check. Stage energy, check. Stage interaction, check. Crowd interaction, check. Showmanship, check. Production, not really, but they're not really a production-based band. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. Production at that point is just bonus points. But they checked off the main 5, and that's the important thing. So you add all those things together, and that's how we came up with an 8.3. Definitely not the best song I've heard from them. I've heard stronger songs. I've heard more impressive songs. I've heard better groove songs. But for a way to end the show, makes perfect sense. And believe me when I say this, folks. If this is what they consider to be if this is what I would consider by them to be mid-line, I mean, I can't really see them ever having a bad song. I don't see it. So anyway, 8.3, I feel good about that score, and that is where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? 8.3, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.